Alright guys, and hello and welcome back to the channel. This is the Omni-Crab, and today I want to play Mega Menace. Now, I always end up waiting until the last day to beat these Baron things because first off, they suck, but second off, I just always forget. So on Mighty Wings, this is like everyone's like pretty agreed on easiest Baron stage. So I think I could end up beating it just because the Moth is very weak. Second easiest, in my opinion, has to go to the Big Pang Z just because even though his toxin is like disgustingly awful, there's tons of great counters, and if you have Yvonne Z, you're pretty good, which I do, and I just got the true form of, so I should never struggle there again, hopefully. So let me just go to curse because there's not a lot of curse units. They have been adding more, and it's funny because a few of the traits have a lot of overlap. Like Castley doesn't count, but zombie, there's like two zombies. There's a trait list. There's a relic. There's an angel. So I will say I like that they're spreading it out more. But I did get extra dimensional Evons. So his true form, which they just added, which I do love when I can get one of those brand new true forms. But all it really does is add resist and the chunky boy to the animation. So I wonder what team I used last time for this stage. Let's just copy and paste. All right. I wonder what this was for. I do think knockback immunes would be great here. So let's go to immune to knockback just in case, just until I get like the curse off. So oh man, I forgot. He's a real unit, but sadly, he's still just a dark cat. So, oh, okay. These two are perfect. He can take the little, yeah, he's got it. So boom, all right, and then you, of course, one of the best Baron Slayers out there, Colossus Slayer, but they're called Barons, you know what I mean. So boom, I'll put you in there. He does get Baron Slayer in his like with Ultra talents, but I will never get that far because I still don't have his true form. So boom, what else to use? Just gonna go back to these guys. Although I gotta admit, this guy isn't even like the real challenge of his stage. I guess I'll throw you in right there, and we'll call it that. Yeah, let's just get right into it. So boom, on Mighty Wings. I think this is the easy one. I think on level 11, it starts to get a lot harder because if I remember correctly, I think it has a zombie, but I could also be thinking of the Black Elephant one. So boom, all right. Let's see, there's a giant moth. I guess I'll send this out. Oh, that dog is pretty annoying. Hopefully he's just not buffed though. Oh, I remember, I would always send out this guy first and it would knock him back, and then again it would get a little annoying when it'd mess up, so he's got like infinite range, so I wonder which one he'll hit. Metal Cat, always a great pick. Yep, he's just floating on over. And then we're just gonna send out Dastly. Once like once the Megamoth is cursed, it is all done from there. And boom, I actually managed to stall a Gory Black with that. So boom, one hit off and the stage is over, but I'm not getting that hit off. And it's over. Okay, good. So boom, that traitless dog is pretty annoying, but once you curse the moth, it is literally useless. I will say cursing it is easier said than done, but even people without Dastly, people even like with no Uber strategies, typically don't struggle against this stage. So boom, I've got to say it's my favorite too, because the boom, I'm gonna sound out serious, great anti-colossus. Plus, she's traded. There's only one traitless enemy here, and she can just use him as a stepping stone for her piercing attacks. I will say it's even better too to get the orbs for trait for anti-floating enemies. I'd say the two most worth it like orb farming things to do are angels and anti-blacks because both of them have really good units that can actually use the orbs. Like for the angels, you've got ramen. For the blacks, you've got like pizza cat, and you can just stack up that damage. But floating has got to be a close second because things like fisherman, things like cameraman, if you care about it, things like octopus, it's just really worth it to get those orbs. So I do think I'm gonna grind this one out of it. I'm at least gonna finish it. A lot of well, I say I finish it, but I haven't even started it until literally last day. So we'll see how fate goes. So boom, all right, we have easily conquered stage 10. But then again, look at the Ubers I've brung. It's kind of unfair to say it gave me a challenge. Do you think Tarot would be great here since there's blacks and angels, but this wasn't really the hard one. Let's see what the next set of stages has in store. So boom, all right. This stage has been destroyed. And two cat tickets earned. Okay, I didn't get the continuation stage, but I probably will next level. So boom, all right. Oh, and speaking of I actually have an Uber rule to do this video. I love it when I get to do this for a video because I usually save it for like a short or I just blatantly forget. Like I did just get Mighty Death Troyer off screen, but I finally saved this one for it, so I will be getting. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to keep rolling, although most of the rares I've gotten so far are just pretty good for plus levels. Don't think I'm going to sell them. Yeah, these are just great. Okay, I'm stocking up right now. Luckily, with the Valentine's Day event and the Merc Storia collab, I got to stock up on units. Or not units, but rare tickets and cat food. Sadly, I didn't get not one Merc Storia Uber, which is beyond disappointing. A lot of my fans told me I should get Eyewaltz, and I really wanted him, but as you can see, I never did get enough for an 11 roll. So, boom, Rocker Cat, 2 plus levels for Ramen. And, do. Oh, dang it, next one. All right. And I have gotten Radiant Aphrodite. As I've said before, the Almighties are my favorite set in the game, and I'm glad I got this one because this one used to be the universally best one. Now, I will say she's gotten pretty bad because even though Almighties usually have amazing true forms, amazing talents, she was the best without like a true form, and then her true form did nothing, and then her talents did nothing. So, still amazing to have though. Still glad I got her. Plus, I think she's going to be a great sniper just because there's a lot of stages where I try and use Dastly because am I Uber carry? Yes. But then she can't because she doesn't outrange them. I think Mega Aphrodite will. So I do think I'm happy about getting this. Plus, I can afford that true form. So we'll do that maybe if the Megamooth thing gives us money. But we have run out of XP. So boom, let's go right on back to it. And yep, this is what I thought. That is hellish. Man, that is just a crazy combo of things. What team did I use here? Okay, that's pretty good. I do think I can improve on it now that I've gotten some more units. Like, I'm gonna take you out. I do this for a lot of my teams, though. I take out that cat and I just put in, where are you? You, just because that dodge chance, I have his talent for it maxed out. That dodge chance versus zombies is amazing. Just to have it like a casual meat shield that can also just be one of the best dodgers in the game against zombies, it is just worth every cent. And then I use him. I would use my favorite. Well, okay, the legend rares aren't in here. I would use Mighty Crystal Moo, but I just think he's too expensive for this. I will say because of the I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep you in here. I was gonna say I don't think he actually outranges, or she doesn't outrange, but I need that curse. So hopefully we can just overpower the Master A quickly. Plus, I did beat it the first time, so I should be able to beat it the second time. I didn't change too much in this team, although I did kind of want to. The Colossus Slayers don't really work here. Actually, I think Sirius would be amazing, but I don't know what I'd replace. Hmm. Yeah, because I need that immunity to knockback. Should I replace you? Your piercing damage is great, and your slow can stop the horde. Dang it. Okay, we'll try it, and then if we think one unit didn't do anything, we'll just replace it with Sirius for the next match. I don't have the typical cat combos for money. Actually, okay, I think Sniper the Cat is what I can replace here. Should I replace him with anything good, though? I think I'm just going to replace him with Kunio-kun. For Ubers, even though I am an Uber carry, I can understand that any more than four, and you're not going to afford all of them. You're just going to end up wasting one. So always best to have a cat combo. Could go, ooh, you know what would be great here? If I went Diablosa, take you out, because you're not going to really do much. And Manic, where are you? Manic Flying. This gives me one of the best strength up combos. Strength up combo for 2 units, and it's medium, is just amazing. Plus, this unit is actually quite perfect for the game. Long range sniper, he's targets zombies with massive damage, and he's got Z Killer. So let's just hop right into it. The other two targets of Aku and Angel, I'm not too sure if he serves them well, but let's just go ahead with it. And I literally just did what I said I wouldn't do and put 5 Ubers. Oh well, he was for a cat combo. If it wasn't him, I was gonna put in what's he called? Kunio-kun anyways, which would have just been another Uber in the end. So just gonna send you out. Hopefully the bird is not a problem. Sometimes it does get pretty annoying when you have no anti-wave counters, but he is weak enough to just be taken out with just about anything. Just don't let the bird stack. If you do, then it's over. So boom, all right. I think I'm gonna send you out because you're so slow, but I will need you in the front lines. So it all depends on if this stage spawns the boss on a timer or okay, look at that. That was a perfect trade-off. Depends on if this stage spawns the base on a timer. I've got two Iron Legions in here, which I do love to see. But funnily enough, if you have enough Iron Legions, the game will just break because their designs are so complex. So boom, the hippos, they're just charging towards him. He is like as strong as Moo for all things considered. I don't think I'm gonna struggle much with him on my side. So boom, he did one. Okay, it's funny because he technically one shot the hippo, but only with all three of his multi hits landing, which is why multi hit is great. But if an enemy has too many knockbacks, something that would usually one shot might not even. So boom, I'm gonna send you out. We're just gonna start pushing. Boom, all right, just destroying everything that comes across him and not pushing, which is very important, especially for zombies. So boom, all right. Because if you push, then that could just lead like burrowing zombies or reviving zombies to just kill you. And which is why it's also great that he has Soul Strike. Because Soul Strike is a very rare ability. Funnily enough, 3 units on my team have the ability to have it. But if you get Soul Strike on Low Eraser, you've just ruined his general usage. You use him on a like all traded stage, and you are gonna lose your meat shield the second one enemy dies. So boom, all right, and Curse. He comes out with Curse. He is no longer a problem. Oh no, almost everything died to those Brawlos, and I did not come up with a plan for them. So, yeah, that's bad. That is bad. Oh dang it, should have sent out Phonoa. Alright, can Chief Cat take them out? Knock them back. Don't kill him. No, no. Okay. No, he didn't. He almost survived. So did Dastly die. Ooh, I think we still got this, but I did not remember that the Brawlos just spammed in. So boom, all right, Manic Flying is doing his job. Phonoa can outrange everything comfortably, and so can Diablosa, I think. If that thing doesn't have insane range, I'm gonna riot. So boom, I think we're all right. Phonoa's piercing range should kill the Bloodsucker, which used to be his name. If you know, you know. So boom, double Phonoa out there. I just don't know. I don't think normal Phonoa or like the dark Phonoa actually outranges the Megamooth. But with all of these stepping stones, I think we'll be fine. Luckily, Diablosa's still carrying with that zombie killer that I wouldn't have if he died. So boom. Okay, Gory is just gonna clip into their range, which is annoying. But Diablosa, dang it, he almost did it. I think Diablosa would benefit a lot from a resist talent. I don't think he has any talents, and I think he's got a lot of room for it, just because right now he's kind of a combo slave, but he could be such a good unit, I feel like. And looks like I didn't even really need Dastly to beat this stage, so I might have to take her out. Although that big damage at the beginning was vital, I think next time around I'm going to save up and I'm going to trigger the enemy boss. Then I'm going to take the waves on. So boom, all right. And even though his cooldown is pretty livable, I do think I need it to be higher. I also got to improve his like strength and talent. Him and Balrog, but Balrog kind of takes priority. He is intensely broken. So boom, all right. Chief Cat's just tearing the base apart. This is what I love to see. Diablosa just so big and his attack is so cool. So boom, all right. If only he was better. And Cradle Wilderness, what did I say? It's funny because I this team is mostly anti-zombie, but the actual threat of the stage is supposed to be floating. Plus there's Bloodsucker who just sucks. So I'm just gonna perma-stall you guys with this until I get enough for one Uber, and you guys are such cash bags that once I get one Uber out, I think I'm good. So boom, all right. He's stalling. 12 hits. Can he stall until another one gets there? It's very rare that he can permastall. Well, there's a lot of actual normal units where he can permastall, if their attack rate is long enough, but not always. So boom, there's a bun bun, meaning I definitely want to just start spamming. All right. Spam meat shielding is the only way to deal with bun buns, but it is pretty reliable. All right, Dark Phono is slow. Luckily, these after stages aren't too hard. It would suck if they were. It'd be kind of unfair, you know what I mean? So boom, Diablosa does not target his trait. It targets Plus, that is a really good three traits to target. Zombies, angels, and Aku. Um, because usually you could benefit from any one of those. If he outranges Sleipnir, then I can see him being a good pick, but I don't know. Units like him, they have a lot of competition in the angel game, especially with like units like even Kintaro and Dalasan, who have the exact same gimmick, both being so incredibly broken. So boom, all right, we've destroyed it. And I don't think I'm gonna. Oh, look, there's another bun bun. So just gotta keep spamming. Just gonna keep you frozen and slowed. This is just such an amazing team. So boom. I think we're just gonna snipe the base at this point. Two Noahs just doing their full attacks. Yeah, that is amazing. So massive damage up to floating. And as I said, I think floating is the most beneficial one because if you look at this, let's go unlock talent and let's go floating. Boom. For at least most of the floating exclusive, they could benefit from a talent. Like they could benefit from the um, floating defense talent, or if you go to more units like let's say a more stat based one like him, he benefits a lot from a strong up because then he can just keep destroying floating. He is great for that like damage reduction. I think I can upgrade it. Sadly, I put the level B on him without realizing that I had a orb. Give him the massive damage one. This is a very good trait to get orbs for because a lot of these guys could benefit from the like orb versus it. So boom. Him, no, he couldn't. He doesn't have talents in his first form, which is the only one that targets floating anyways. But yeah, some of them are really good. He's like a great anti-floating, but he doesn't actually have talents against them. Maybe him, but still, I think floating is hit or miss, but this is one of the best cases for it. I think it benefits incredibly just because these busters are like basically legend rares, broken versus one trait. So just that little buff can add a lot. So boom, let's go back and let's see if we can improve our strategy from last time. So what should we do? I think we can go for just about the same thing as it worked last time. And this combo is just doing amazing work. I know I killed them tons faster than I would have because of it. So boom. All right, I'm gonna send out you, then Metal Cat. It's funny because with wave enemies, the pigeon attacks twice, so it can counter like the Metal Cat a lot easier, which is annoying because kind of wish he didn't. Boom. All right, Manic Flying. Don't die. Just kill him. Just kill him. No, just kill him. Yes, they killed him. All right, and then they'll probably die to the hippos. Wait, no, they won't because they'll just burrow under. So they might trigger the boss early, but I'll be honest, don't think that's such a bad thing. As I said earlier, I do need to just draw them to us, although that knockback could be annoying. Do do do. All right. Yeah, they're going to trigger the boss early. I think we can do it. Plus, it'll actually let me deal with the Brawlos this time. Oh, I'd better get to meat shielding though. Oh no, I forgot completely about that. Okay, so boom, other than that, I think we're fine. All right, Surge is just the perfect Brawlo counter. Let's see, I want to get Noah out. Those zombies, oh, I forgot completely about the zombies. I've got to get out my, all right, he's cursed. I got out the Subterra Sentinel, or as everyone knows him, I completely forgot the name. Subterra, no, that was the name. I think he's called Mighty D Firma, the Therma. So boom, alright, that zombie support is just great. Although I am still tanking tons of damage. Thought Dastly died, but she didn't, which is good. The Mighty Mooth has a lot of knockback, so that can actually go either way. Just because she can get knocked back and then it can like desynchronize the surge for Dastly, and that can cause them to not be perma cursed. The thing is, knockback is like the least deadly status effect possible. I hardly even need curse versus it, but it's just the easiest way to completely shut it down. And then Bloodsucker easily falls after. It's funny because he's usually one of the most like frustrating and hated enemies, but in this case, he doesn't really do too much. So boom, if you knock back zombies, it of course ruins their burrow. But if you don't knock them back mid burrow, they can still burrow after. So you kind of want to wait until they attack. Luckily, I have Soul Strike units, so it won't be a problem that they'll just spawn right there. Yep, look at that. Chief Cat is just one of the best anti-zombies in the game. And Chief Cat and Mighty D Therma both working on one zombie is just amazing. So they killed it before it even got to revive. And yeah, I think this is my winning strategy all the way up until level 20. Only thing is, probably gotta come up with a strategy to deal with the Brawlos before they get so close to my base. Because if they were buffed, they could have just taken out my base one shot. And as you guys know, once you get to level 20, it is incredibly buffed. But with that being said, that's going to be about it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. What is your team for taking on this stage? What is the easiest bear on stage in your opinion? And as always, leave down in the comments down below what you would like me to change my Battle Cats Officers Club badge to. Leave down in the comments what you'd like me to change it to, and the most liked comment, I will change it to next video. I just finished making 2 videos at the same time, so I'm just going to leave it as what the last video's recommendation one, which was Kiyosoka Nanaho. But leave in the comments what you'd like me to change it to next video, and I'll make sure to. Thank you all so much for watching the video this far through. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe to join the Crab Army. It shows so much support, and I think we can reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you all so much for enjoying the content, and that's all I could ask for. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you in the next one. That's about it for now. Your favorite Omni-Crab, signing out.